Yeah, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're awesome. By the way, love your name, Haley Cross. Best name ever. I don't know, the writers, they just come up with these great character names.
They're great writers, huh?
I don't know. No, why don't you tell the world who you are? Who's Kat and who's Haley?
Kat, Catalina Magee, Kat, called by friends. I'm a Romanian-born American,
Oh, wow.
and I'm new to the Dark Ops team.
Okay.
The baby.
That's okay. That's all right. News okay. But you are part of the Dark Ops team.
Yes, I made it.
Yeah,
So.
you made it. Yeah, cool. So how long have you been an actress? What?
I've actually done it on and off, and most of my acting career has been overseas in Europe.
Okay.
And then I just started working for the government, and I put everything on pause to, serve the country.
The U.S. government?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I worked, for the U.S. Army, and then the NCIS, Department of State.
So you're a real life badass. You don't just play a badass on the show. That's amazing. That's cool.
Yeah, so I think that's what made me, understand the lingo and truly connect to Haley Cross.
So tell us about Haley. Who is Haley Cross? And what was your homework process for figuring out who Haley Cross was and how she delivered scenes?
She's a very complex character, I think.
Okay.
She looks at the bigger picture. She looks she's always ahead.
Right.
And how I truly connected was the fact that she's like this round peg in the square hole.
Oh, I like that.
She doesn't respect. She actually has no respect for the status quo.
Okay.
You either love her or hate her.
Okay.
Glorify her or vilify her. But one thing you can't do is ignore her, because she has a purpose and she will change things.
She's definitely this force in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't ignore her. You're right.
Even though she came off, firstly, she was, she didn't show a lot of the combat skills.
Right.
So you're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
And she was kind of soft-spoken at first.
Okay.
And then she's starting to grow on you. And then it's starting to be like, wait.
What was your favorite scene to film and why?
My favorite scene was the interrogation room.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved seeing that side of Haley where she's manipulative, she's she's cold-hearted.
Okay.
It's like, what kind of past did she have to be that person? All of a sudden, like, Where
would you like to see that story go? Like, what is your idea of Haley Cross's history?
So right now, obviously, without giving out too much, we know that Haley is not who she appears.
Okay, that's good. Right? Okay, that's good. I like the way you phrase it.
But I'd like to know, like, to what extent is she gonna go? Like, is she gonna try to seduce an agent to reach specific goals? Is she
how manipulative is she?
Yes. Yeah. And what are her goals?
Right.
What is there? Like, what's the twist? Because there's a twist. We know that. Right. And then what do we know about her past? Because there's a very dark past there.
Right.
We need to understand that in order to understand, like, the actual, like, okay, this is why everything makes sense.
What was the most difficult scene that you filmed so far, and why?
I think using the rational side of the brain rather than the heart and instinct.
Okay.
She's very, like, she just always follows her heart, but now she just has to be very careful.
Right. If you were to write season 2, where would you like to see Haley Cross go if you were to write season 2?
Besides seeing this badass actually changing things, cleaning out the government, doing some massive changes, I'd like to also see this, like, altruistic character that does so much good for the humanity.
You want to see a good side of her wanting to rid the world of evil.
I would love to see that. She's not
you have the superhero side of you. That's awesome. That's cool.
Something really good, even though we're kind of starting to think she might not be good.
Yeah.
And maybe she's not good. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, only time will tell.
Yes.
Yeah. What parts of her character as it develops and as you develop it really are similar to who you are as a person?
I think that fact that whatever I mentioned earlier, that people would either hate me or love me, I come off cocky at first, but then people are like, wait, she's actually a very down-to-earth person. So I give that like
Amazing.
really wrong vibe when people
Yeah.
first meet me.
Yeah. So there's no in between with you.
There's
It's
no
like in real
between.
life.
I'm gonna hate you or love you.
There's no in
I don't do
between. No one
lukewarm.
sits on the fence
Yes,
with you.
there's no, yeah.
Okay.
I'm either just gonna be like, okay, very super understanding, super supportive, or I'm moving on to something else and dead. You're dead to me. So it's just like I'm not lukewarm. I'm really, really don't
Okay.
waste time, or I'm all in.
Hot or cold?
Yeah. So I love that about Haley. Like she has a mission and she's dedicated.
Right. So that's you. You're very mission focused in
Yes.
real life.
Very much.
Okay.
This is gonna. I'm in. I'm gonna do my best to help succeed in this, and you know.
Yeah. Well, now a lot of this, with the show being co-produced by Tego Cyber as a threat management solution, threat correlation system, there's a lot of, hacking and cyber and storyline here. You're chasing down and dismantling ransomware crime syndicates. How much of a background in cyber, how much of a background in hacking do you have in real life? Are you allowed to tell us? What exactly did you do for the government? Is a lot of this just foreign to you?
So no, not really. My first job actually was at an internet cafe because back in Romania, we didn't have internet back then. So you had to go to an internet cafe with those big ass computers.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of hackers in there. One of them was actually just like your story.
Oh,
was
very
arrested.
cool. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, like when I first met you and I read your story, I'm like, whoa.
You're like, I know this person.
Creepy. I have to, yes.
I've had an illicit night in Romania. There's an illicit night Romanian somewhere out there.
Right? What if you're what? So but the government, no, I haven't done any of this within the government, just editor and
so you're
marketing
learning a lot right now.
So I am learning a lot about, the hacking and the
cool.
Well, actually, I've done security.
Okay.
RSO.
Physical or cyber?
Both, a little bit of both, but not to the extent that you are.
Okay.
No,
all right. Hey, we're all at our different places in life, so that's awesome. Well, we know you're a new character to the team, and we're glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And I feel so blessed. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Glad to have you. Thank you very much. All right. Thanks, Kat.